What an episode. Hate to sound redundant, but each week is just getting better and better. The Mandalorian. Wow. Episode 6. Spoiler alert. Boba Fett is back, and he's madder than ever. What's up? It's the J. Roos Theory. Just finished watching episode 6 of The Mandalorian. I keep saying each week the action is off the charts. And one thing though I don't like, on last season they were punching Baby Yoda. This season they had a blade to Baby Yoda. This episode they had weapons aimed at him. I'm like, stop. I know he's got power, but he's a baby. He's a baby. But wow. Boba Fett is back. How he survived the Sarlacc pit. He was talking about he was left on the sands of Tatooine. He didn't go into detail. I forget what he said, but I'm thinking maybe the Sarlacc couldn't digest him because of his weaponry, the metal. Maybe he spit him out. But the same guy that played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones played Boba Fett. You know, Boba Fett was supposed to be a clone, but he called him his son, and he's got his head shaved in this episode. But man, when you see Boba Fett fight, even before he puts on his classic metal armor, I mean, this dude has, I believe, one of the Sand People's weapons, and he's just beating stormtroopers silly. I mean, are the stormtroopers any good in anything? I mean, they got armor, but every time I see them, they're getting shot like the armor does nothing. They're getting their helmets knocked sideways. What are the stormtroopers good for? I thought they were supposed to be better than the battle droids. They both keep taking L's. Anyway, man, um, the Mandalorian takes Yoda to some old ancient planet, and I guess he's trying to teach him how to use his power or to learn or something. And then Moth, I forget his name, the guy from Do the Right Thing. He sends out the Dark Troopers. They go and kidnap Grogu. Like I'm used to saying Baby Yoda. They kidnap Grogu and take him, to their ship. And a fight ensues, man. And they end up capturing Baby Yoda. And that Moth guy's walking down the hallway with this cape and some lights on his chest. Reminded me of Darth. I think that's what they were trying to bring up, that nostalgic feeling, how he's walking and through the halls and his cape's blowing out. And he pulls out his dark saber and asks Yoda, "Do you remember this?" And something about "I won't let you use it. You could put my eye out" or something. But you should. Baby Yoda even uses his power against the stormtroopers. He's like throwing them all over the place, and then it makes him sleepy. I guess it drained him, kind of like I think like how Qui-Gon was drained after he fought Darth Maul, and how after Yoda seemed kind of tired on Dagobah after he lifted the ship out of the swamp. But wow, this action was incredible. And I didn't recognize the guy that played Boba Fett at first because his head is shaved in this episode. But man, the things he was doing with that metal spear from the Sand People, he was just beating the mess out of stormtroopers, breaking their helmets and everything. And we got to see, I think it was Boba Fett use his rockets to knock a ship out of the sky. And the Mandalorian said, "Good aim," and he's good shot. And he said, "Oh, I was aiming for the other one." But man, that was probably. I know each week I keep saying that was the best episode, but I think this may have been the best episode. Gina Carano appeared in the end, and I'm trying to see if I'm forgetting anything. Boba Fett came back and he wanted the Mandalorian's armor, and he didn't want to give it up, but they ended up fighting on the same team, fighting the stormtroopers. And the Mandalorian goes to find Gina Carano at the end. He was trying to find a prisoner from the first season to help him find Moth's ship so he could get Grogu back, Baby Yoda. And the action is just off the charts on this. Just the way Boba Fett made his return, shooting people like this and all that. It was like, yeah, you got to see how skillful Boba Fett was. The old George Lucas movies didn't really show what he was known for. You just got the clue that he was a great warrior because of all the battle scars, and he still, survived that. So you got the impression he was a great warrior, but now you get to see how great of a warrior he was. Yeah, let's see. When they take Grogu, the dark troopers, the Mandalorian grabs that little ball that Yoda, Grogu used to hold on to, and I guess he was you couldn't see, he had a mask on, but you got the sense that the Mandalorian was feeling sad that he didn't protect the baby better. But man, it was tons of action. And I forget the lady that was fighting with him. She survived an attack too on Tatooine, and she's got some type of robotic metal, I guess, that they repaired from her wound. So she survived. Boba Fett survived the Sarlacc pit from Return of the Jedi. I'm not sure how many years the Mandalorian's supposed to be after Return of the Jedi, but yeah, great episode. I keep trying to think if I'm missing anything. Oh yeah, it was great to see Boba Fett's ship back. Right when I saw it, I was like, that looks like Boba Fett's ship. I always thought it looked like an iron. I forget what it's called. But you know what it looks like if you grew up watching these movies in the 80s. And you see that, and they get into the fight with the stormtroopers who are basically just punching bags with guns that can't defend anything. You saw what the Ewoks did to them, so you can imagine what the Mandalorian could do to him. Wow. Yeah, but Yoda's powerful, man. Even, I see Yoda, Baby Yoda, Grogu. Even as a child, he's just tearing stormtroopers up, man. And it drained him and made him sleepy. Like that Moth guy said, like, oh, you're so sleepy. And, wow. Episode 6. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I know I gave all the spoilers in it, but you'll want to see it for yourself if you like Star Wars. And great show. It was only like a 30-minute episode, and it flies by because there's so much action. And I wish it had been longer. Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory. Put hands on the like button, comment, share, subscribe, and of course, be fearless.